Hello guys, Kibu here. Welcome to a new series I'm going to start. This is The Police. Alright, let's get stuck right into it. So, City Hall confirms rumours of Jack Boyd's resignation. Mayor Rogers' sex maniac. You know, Mark War 2 to be shown in Freeburg the day before the worldwide premiere by the mayor's personal request. Alright, let's get into it. Oh, shit, you can't.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
So it looks like we're going to do an interview. See how this is going to go. Hopefully not too badly.
This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. And I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them. I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Alright, let's get into it. Good morning. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? Better stay nice for now. Mayor Rogers told me that once a fresh face running through the PD, so no, it didn't come as a surprise. Did you not already know the name of your successor? Okay, who cares? I've done my job, I'm just about to finish with it. Soon my only interest will be cigars and jazz. You know, I feel you. I frankly don't care who takes my place. Right, nice. After the recent corruption scandal, your deputy, Francis Kendrick, said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him the position, would you change his mind? I'd be happy. Why not? Kendrick. Though Kendrick was acquitted, may still believe the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? Bullshit, I'm not saying anything about that. Excuse me, but that's a pile of horse shit. The mafia and the police work together, maybe they're in cahoots with the aliens. The mafia are a bunch of low-life criminals. How about someone ask a real question? Wow. I like it, straight to the point, no bullshit. Do you think your personal relationship with Mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? Definitely not. It's just not possible. Mayor Rogers is a true professional. He makes his decisions carefully. There's no place in our jobs for hard feelings. Thank you. A little yawn now. I just gotten up, so, you know.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
Oh, he's got the pills out. I wonder what those are for. Are they definitely for his back or for something else?
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt.
I've seen
The
people
white
like that
smile of a hungry shark.
outside.
Mayor
wet
Rogers
wipes.
enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Soon enough, I won't be here at all.
If that's what I
Was he just
wanted to
taking that
talk to you
painting?
about.
What the fuck?
The people of
What
the
an knobhead.
city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon. "180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me. I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
I'll do my best.
This guy's a bastard.
And quit smoking up the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
Oh, nice.
I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Nice. I like that. Nice. Alright. E2, here we go. Jack Boyd believes feud with mayor led to his resignation. Head of the culture department owns villa in Italy. Jack Boyd confirms police cooperation. Well, I didn't, did I? But go ahead. So more chatting.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts. My deputy, Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
So is he in the mafia then? I'm guessing. or he was, and he's been found out and just been not accused of it. I don't know. Right, let's see. We would always go in work assignments into shifts of today and tomorrow. Every shift, officers respond to crimes in progress and detectives continue their investigations. You can freely move employees between shifts. All officers and detectives possess several important characteristics. Professionalism shows their overall efficiency level. If you're a policeman, a figure around 150 is considered average. Any policeman who falls short of this mark is not entirely reliable, while those who is considered to be higher than average are a safe bet even in a pinch. An individual's level of professional reliability over the course of their career. Okay. Energy shows how tired your policemen are. The less energy your people have, the less reliable work. Sorry, do you want again? The less reliable their work, and the policeman who is exhausted might fall asleep at the wheel or make a critical error on the job. Your employees lose 1 point of energy each working day and restore each point after each day of rest. Okay, your employees don't tell you everything. Some additional characteristics are hidden from view. For instance, some cops are lazy and will come up for any reason they give it to take a day off, while others like to drink too much. You can only guess at these things. You should be able to draw your own conclusions based on behaviour of employment. Okay. Let's start the day then with Shift B. We've got Kochi, Yancey, Purdy, Sabaki, Asano, Austin, Price as police officers. Then we've got Mole, Debrito, Armstrong as detectives. Sabacki's coming in next. Let's get in there to the end of the day, so we don't have to go around over the whole court. Sabacki, oh, for God's sake. Nice one, Sabacki, Austin, I knew it. As soon as I changed it, they'd fuck up. Good work. Lucky losers. Well, I've already seen you, I can trust in this one. But not Sabacki. If you okay, right. Heading another best now. Don't need to bring it in.
Used to be, when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather,
Oh dear.
hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the
Stole
pages.
his board magazines from his
Heard about the
library.
look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years, he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point, every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big
This guy
fish
trying to
and
get
hit
me
all
involved
your
in the
bonuses.
mafia or something.
Never knew
Dodgy
you
guy.
for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand.
Who's this?
Christopher G. Sand.
I'm gonna guess
Everyone
it's
knows the
probably head of
name, but
mafia,
few
isn't he?
could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city. Goes back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price.
Yo.
In
This
4
guy's a
weeks,
savage,
Sand
what the
killed
fuck?
31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it. Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.